My name is Ragnar Sinikas and I'm the founder of Starpreneurs TV. Thank you for taking this moment to breathe and to listen to what can change your life forever. Today at the How to Dominate the Decade talk show, we have someone very special which has been born in Estonia, but today lives in Paris, France. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to bring to you today Marina Laikjoe. She is an entrepreneur and professional licensed guide lecturer. So let's see who is Marina so she can tell her story, why she's doing what she's doing. Welcome, Marina, to the show. Tell us the story of Marina.
Thank you very much for inviting me here. And first of all, I am the woman as you. I am a mother, grandmother right now already, and I am a professional tour guide and entrepreneur. And my story is following, as you as well. I think I was born in Estonia, and behind the curtains. And of course, I am from dynasty of teachers. My grandmother was teacher, my grandfather was teacher, my mother was the best teacher in Estonia. She was a Russian teacher, Russian language teacher, by the way. And my son today, he is also teacher. And as I was graduated as a teacher, but at the same time, Estonia wasn't free and the people couldn't travel. And 1992, the life changed for me because I was actually going to the specialty French class school. And my teacher was great. She taught us all Paris. I was 8 years old when I learned Paris theoretically. And when I was 15, I knew a lot of things about Impressionism in Estonia. And in 1992, when Estonia became free and the border opened, I went to Paris and fell in love absolutely immediately. And the Estonians traveled. And for me, it was absolutely important to open the curtain and to show France and Paris to the people. And then as I was also a very active person during that time, then one Italian investor, he found me and he told me that let's open a tour travel company, you know, a big tour operator, and send the people to discover the world. And so I did. And I was in a big tourism business until 2010. And then I realized that I work for others and I am not happy myself. And my son, he was 17. He told me, "Mother, but why you are doing the things for the others? What is not making you happy? Why you are not living in Paris and doing what is your passion?" I told, "I don't know, because I don't know how to live in Paris." He told, "But you have to try." And actually, it was my son who told me to go and live in Paris and do what I love. And me and my husband, we moved to Paris. We established the company, and right now we have company to show for the people, you know, the Paris and France. And I realized that I cannot work in Paris in my favorite museum, Louvre, or in my favorite castle, Versailles, without having a license, official license, because it's forbidden. Then I had to go to the university again, because I graduated already in Estonia, you know, in university. And then I went in the university in Paris, and almost 3 years. And I became authorized and licensed tour guide in Paris and in all France. And right now I am doing the tours, and we are organizing the vacation or the holiday with 4 languages: Estonian, Russian, English, and French.
That's a beautiful story, and you see where there's a will, there is a way. So you mentioned your passion, but maybe to just to clarify, is the passion passion for culture, is the passion for arts, is the passion for education? What is your passion and purpose in life?
I think that the teacher is much more than just teacher. Teacher, it means that teacher is a mentor, first of all, and the teacher is also influencer. It's very important because you maybe also remember that the people who are remembering, oh, it was my teacher who told to do that or this. And I hope that I influenced some people already, and I am continuously doing it because, in my opinion, to teach the people through the stories, through the history, it's the best thing, because you can teach French history in the classroom, but if you go to Paris, you realize that the history is alive, it in front of you. The history is really, you remember it forever. And to educate people through the stories, and to educate the people and teach them French history and art in Paris, and to everybody. It's not important just for the adults, but for the children as well, because for them it's especially important, because if you something beautiful in your childhood, it's much more powerful, and beauty is saving the world, as you know. And very, in my opinion, and this is what I am doing. I am still teaching the people to see the beauty and to learn history.
That's a very beautiful answer. What do you think? We are all unique, and I think the entrepreneurial industry that you have chosen, being someone who helps to create experiences and memories. What do you think? What distinguishes you in business and in life, that people choose to spend the most precious moments, which are created usually at the trips? What do you think? Why are they coming to you?
First of all, I think that the people share their energy, and if you are fulfilled, if you are intelligent and you are learning a lot, want to have people who has been in keep saying that, oh, you are like encyclopedia, very easy with you, because we are asking the question and immediately you answer the question. It means that I know a lot of things, but I cannot read from your eyes what you know or don't know. And this is the reason I always ask, just ask me a question and I will answer you. And then, it is very, very easy to communicate also with the people, because I have traveled a lot in the world. I am from travel business, and I am also the teacher. It means that I was working with kids, and I have been in really 10 years around the world, I think, and I met a lot of people, different people, and now I am not anymore so young. I know how to communicate with people. This is important, and the people want to share my energy. That's all about, I think.
For sure. Marina, let's talk about the difference which you see, for example, now living in France and seeing, especially when you conduct your tours in Louvre and other places. What is the difference, for example, to from the point of view of education and from parental education? I think that let's say the old European countries are very keen and into their history, because they really take pride of it, and they want to show it. Maybe for us as coming from Soviet Union, it's something that we still are hesitating even to understand what the right books for history are, no? Because so much was tweaked. But what do you see? What is the main difference? For example, a parent from France showing the way and how it's done in the other places where you have lived or visited?
Very good question. I noticed it very quickly that in the Louvre, for example, or in Versailles Palace or in Musée d'Orsay, there are a lot of kids group. You know, that small children, they are sitting on the floor and listening the guide, and they are very proactive. They are really asking. They are always, you know, keeping hand like this. Oh, let me tell you. And they are learning from childhood the history of France, and also the culture. Everything they know in the life, they are learning from the family, because this is a big history. Of course, France is France. It's 89 million people every year. It means that this is the biggest place, you know, the most touristic country in the world, and also with such a history. But very interesting, if you go to the Louvre and you see the kids, they are really very active. They are not just sitting and thinking, oh, boring. No, they are listening, and they are not sitting in front of, let's say, very well-known painting, for example. No, they are listening the art guides, and they are sitting 20 minutes in front of one painting and really learning a lot. I remember I had one friend, the friend of mine, son was 5 years old. And as you know, that the French kids, they are going to the school very early. And I asked him, what about the French kings? Do you know them? Yes, I know. The first king was Clovis. They are very proud of their history, and they know the history of kings and queens and the country. They also are very well prepared for gastronomic life. You know that the French people, they love food, and from the really, it's very important, because they you know, that in the school day, first 3 hours they are going to the school, and then they have 2 hours break for lunch. 2 hours. I remember in my school it was 15 minutes or 20 minutes in Estonia, but they have 2 hours, because you have to learn how to eat and what to eat, and they like their traditions, how to eat, and they love France and different regions. And for example, right now where we have COVID, the French people are going around France and discover their country, and they have always their families with small children, because they try different kind of gastronomic regions, and they also, of course, see the sightseeing tours. This is very important. Full months, because all French people are traveling. They are not visiting the other countries actually right now.
That's very true. I think that's actually happening in most of the countries because the flights are are one, if even if there are people are very afraid to take them. But you're writing a book. Tell us more about that. What is it about?
Actually, I am writing the book about where the main hero is Paris. This is important because I know a lot of things, and I try to concentrate and put the most beautiful walks to this book, because there are a lot of books about Paris, you know, the walks in Latin Quarter, the walks in city center, in historic Paris, but the most beautiful walks should be fulfilled with rhythm. You know, this is rhythm which should be done. It means that you should see this, you should take a breath here, you should drink a coffee here, this corner, you should pay attention to that. And I have a lot of people who has been with me in Paris, and they told me that, oh, I have been so many times in Paris, but I never noticed that you pointed out. It means that I am quite certain that I can help the people discover themselves Paris without me, because I am sometimes I am not in Paris. There are so many people who are coming, and I am not I am taken, or I am busy already. And then I made the decision to write a book to everyone. You can read the book and walk alone or with your family. It's very, very a good idea. And I need more, maybe 2 months to write this book and to finish this.
Well, it's definitely beautiful, and I will be looking forward to read it. So I think I will be the first one who will discover Paris for the let's say the first time by Marina. So, what do you think with everything which is going on in the world? What will the future bring to you professionally and also in your private life? I know that you just became a grandmother and you really enjoy that. So what do you think? Are you going to move all the entrepreneurship and be 100% of a grandmother, or where your heart is?
Definitely, my heart is in France. I should say so. And one more thing, professionally and in the life, it's very important to understand that we cannot put our children first. I'm so sorry to say that I know that a lot of women will tell me, Marina, you cannot say so. But you should put always yourself first, because your children, they love mother who are happy, husband love wife who are happy, brother love sister who are happy. It means that you should work with yourself first. This is the most important thing, in my opinion. And you can not say that, oh, no, I am focused 100% right now because this is my grandchild or this is my kids. I should do everything for them. No, because you should do everything for yourself, and then you can help the others. Because if you are not in good shape and in good mood, you cannot help the others. This is the first. I think that the future is always better than present, because you can take your experience what you have already or experiences, and you can build a better future always. Future is always in our hands. It's important. And professionally, I am quite sure. I already know that 2021 we have fully booked, because 2020 we escaped 2020. All the groups we postponed for next year. It means that we already have a lot of work to do, and let's see. Professionally, everything will be better. I am absolutely sure, because tomorrow I am smarter than today.
That's a beautiful life philosophy, and I hope that whoever you are listening now, you actually write it down. So before we ask Marina's 3 recommendations how to dominate the decade, I want to thank you who you joined us today, because by doing so you are investing in your personal growth. And I think today you also will get the importance of really, as we just mentioned, focusing on yourself first in order to be able to help others. It's like in the airplanes, first put the mask on yourself in order to help others. But also I think the magic of knowing our roots, knowing our culture, and really educating our young generation in a different way. This is something that who you are watching can really, really impact and make difference in the lives that you touch. So think of the ways that you can tell a story that might be something very different, something very new in your community, whether it's another country, whether it's another tradition, or whether it's something that you have been always curious, but you never have the time to really read about it. So do it today. Go find one topic and don't keep it to yourself. Share it with others. But let's see what Marina is going to share with us. What are her 3 recommendations how to dominate the decade?
It's the same thing what you are doing, and how you see the world, because I think, Ragnar, you are a big example for the other people, because you are helping people to discover who they are and where they are going. This is very, very important. And me personally, I thank you to help the other people, and for creating so beautiful place, you know, the coral desk, and really help the people. Because first of all, we should think, and before run, you know, somewhere, we should think. And for me, it's very important that the people realize where they are very good, because all of us, we are somewhere very good. I think that this is also written in your eye, because if your eye is sparkling when you are talking about, and when your eye is sparkling, it means that, that's it. You should develop yourself in that area. And this is also my recommendation. Try to find out your favorite thing, where you are very good, and then develop yourself. Learn. It is really important. And finally, we are happy only if we are realizing our potential and being beneficial to the others. This is only one thing, because only this can make you happy. Because if the people are not realizing their potential, then they are keep looking for, you know, what to do, and keep making mistakes. Means that realize your potential and be beneficial for others. This is my, let's say, even slogan maybe, but this is very important thing in my opinion.
That's very true. I believe so as well, and I and share that point of view very much. So, Marina, if someone now wants to come to Paris, or they want to get to know you better, follow you, or contact you, how they can do so?
It's very easy through the Facebook or internet or Instagram, social media. Uh, my website name is France by Marina. It means that I will show the people France by my eyes, and this is the name, France by Marina.com. This is easy, and obviously I have right now in Estonian language, because in English there are so many different kind of videos, but during the COVID I realized that Estonian people, they don't have enough information about Parisian sightseeing points, and that's why I created a little YouTube channel. And in that YouTube channel, I created some small, short videos. And for me, it wasn't a big tragedy, but for me, it was opportunity for. I didn't know that I could do that, but we all can do many things if there are some kind of problems in the world. And that's happened with me. I also created small videos, and right now you can find me in Estonian language in YouTube, in internet. In my website is www.francebymarina.com, and obviously in LinkedIn and in Facebook.
Beautiful. I think it's a great example today, as we all know that we need to really, really scale from brick and mortar to broadcasting. And this is a great example that we all need the digital channels, because otherwise you can have the best service, you can have the best products, but if people do not know about you, then you do not exist. So keep that in mind. And this is a very good recommendations today to really take this inspiration and maybe get over your fear of being in front of the camera and just do it. Start from somewhere and just do it. What would be the last message that you want to share with everybody that took the time today to listen to us?
As I told you that I am a huge fan of education, I should say to the people, learn French language, because French language is the language of culture and the language of Paris. Why I should say so? Because there are so many people who has been in Paris, but they don't understand the city, because they cannot communicate the people. Paris and France is the country and the city where the people want desperately talk with the other people. They love other nationalities, but they really want to talk with you in their language. And if you know language, as you know that not only French language, of course, but others as well. But I suggest it's not too late. It's never late. Learn language, to try to learn language, because it's opened the doors.
That's a beautiful, again, a beautiful recommendation. So whoever you're watching, I hope that you made notes today, because I think there's a lot of action points that you can take action today. And the best time is always what says now, not tomorrow, not after tomorrow, but now. And now, at least the small thing that you can do to write down those things that you that spark, that or initiated that spark inside you, and say, oh, I wish, and all those things which you have always said, I wish I could travel there. I wish I could learn this. Just start to do things, okay? So I want to thank you, Marina, for taking this time to be with us. I hope that you will enjoy your grandchild. I know that you were watching him today, or her. I'm not sure about the gender, but and also for all the beautiful recommendations that you made. And I'm pretty sure I'm actually considering that maybe we'll do our broadcast with Marina next time from France, from Paris, so we can actually give a little insight what is in her new book that will be launched pretty soon. So I want to thank you that you took the time today to be with us. Thank you very much for doing so. So now you need to take action on everything that you wrote down. By doing so, you become the hero of your own life, and you all know what you need to do in order to become the hero in someone else's life. Share this video, because I'm pretty sure that this story has the potential and has the power to change someone else's life. So become the hero of your life and in someone else's life. I will see you in our next episode. Have a blissful afternoon, and thank you for joining us today.